Hi, welcome everybody to Spark Education channel. Today we're going to discuss about the reading true, false, not given, which is the most confusing topic of the time. And each and every student always have the confusing about true, false, not given. Today we're going to give some tips and tricks about true, false, not given. So make sure you watch this video into the end and make sure you subscribe our channel for more information. So without any delay, as we said, let's begin today's topic, which is true, false, and not given. First of all, anything you learn in the world, you have to make sure how anything is formed. For the same thing goes for true, false. So we have to know that how these are formed. A big picture converts into a small one. For example, you have the full paragraph, and the true, false, not given will be taken from that big paragraph into a small 5 examples. That means if that thing is taken from this one, that means these answers are in the paragraph. If the questions are taken from the paragraph, that means you have your answers in the paragraph. So all you have to do is focus on the reading, and you have the second step, you have to make sure the purpose of the question. For example, if you have any question, you have to understand the meaning and the purpose of the question. And the third one, which is very important, that is to find the keywords. You have to go for the keywords, you have to find the keywords, the matching keywords, and then you have to skim. You skip and skim. So you have to go to a very important fact. We have to go for the keywords. You have to underline the keywords. Those are the main facts in a question or in an example. You have to underline the keywords, so you can match those keywords to your location in your paragraph. So first of all, you have to underline the keywords, you have to go for the skimming. You have to find the location of the question and the answer, and you have to match the keywords. And then you have to underline, as I said, you have to underline the main object and subject. Each and every question always have the main subject or the object. If you understand and underline the main object and subject, then you will be easily able to find the answer of the question. And then you have to translate. Then you have to translate in your own language, which could be English, Punjabi or Hindi. You have to translate it in your own words to make it easier. And then you have to understand the meaning of the question as well as of the answer. For example, cars are expensive in EU Canadian countries. Cars are expensive in EU Canadian countries. So first of all you have to understand the answer is in the paragraph. As I said, that it's always converted into a small picture from the big paragraph. So your answer will be in the big paragraph. That's the first thing. And the second thing is you have to understand the purpose of the question. So what is the purpose of the question? For example, we have the question, cars are expensive in EU Canadian countries. So first of all, as I said, you have to understand that this question is taken from the big paragraph. That means you have your answer in that big paragraph. All you have to do is look for the location, look for the criteria where the location is, and then you have to go for the purpose. You have to understand what is the purpose of the question. What is the question is demanding from you. And the third one is you have to underline the keywords and then skimming. So as I said, you have to underline the keywords and then you have to go for the skimming. So what are the keywords here? What are the main object? What are the subjects here? So your subject is cars. Cars are expensive in EU Canadian countries. So cars is the main subject. All you have to do is go in that paragraph and look for the example where it is written about cars. So you go for the cars. And then you have to look for a line where it is written that cars are expensive. If it says that cars are expensive in these countries, then it be true. If it says cars are expensive or says cars are cheaper in EU Canadian countries, then it's false. If it says cars are expensive, but it don't say the last thing, which is object in EU Canadian countries, that means it's not given. As I always say that if you find the subject but you cannot find the object, if you find one part of the question but you cannot find the other part of the question, that means that is not given. The reason is because you find the first part and that is not enough. That is not enough to prove that it is true. And you cannot say that it is false because you could find the other part. That means it is not given. So I'm going to explain again. If you find the whole location, if it says in the paragraph that cars are expensive, that means it's going to be true. If you find the location saying that it is cheaper in other countries, then you can say false. If you find one part, you cannot find the other part. For example, the EU countries, or you find the Asian countries, that means it's not given. Thank you for watching the video. That's all for today. For any other videos, subscribe our channel. We have a lot of videos on our channel. You can subscribe our channel, press the bell icon so you